Veterans are aware of many more secrets in Call of Duty than newer players will be, obviously, so today I'm going to cover 10 things only original players noticed in Call of Duty Cold War. Welcome back to Game Shame, let's get into the video. Number 10, a familiar one-eyed face in Zombies. Original players will instantly recognize the one-eyed commander in the game's Zombies mode as Gregory Weaver. He was a character in the first Black Ops that had his eye gouged out in it and fought alongside Jason Hudson and the first game's main character Alex Mason. He also ends up being the main interrogator of Mason when they are searching for Nova 6's location. He was oddly absent in Black Ops 2 despite surviving the events of Black Ops 1. To see him alive and well was a pretty nice callback to an overlooked character.
And if you are new and this is the very first video you've tuned into, there will be a link in the description below to a playlist on my channel where you can catch up on all of these episodes and of course brush up on.
Number 9, return of an old face. Weaver is not the only returning character from Black Ops 1. The right hand of that game's main villain, Dragovich, Lev Kravchenko, while he might seem like a random brute to newer players, there is more to him than that. He is calculating and ruthless, which is shown when he gouges out Weaver's eye to get the CIA. He is also loyal to his country when he was willing to sacrifice himself to take out Woods in the payback mission in the first game. He is revealed to have survived the encounter in Black Ops 2, so it makes sense he would turn up at some point in Cold War. Number 8, the MAC-V SOG symbol on Sims' jacket. In the game's present setting, Lauren Sims, who is a supplier for Adler's team, is wearing a jacket that is a symbol with a skull wearing a beret which reads MAC-V SOG, which stands for Military Assistance Command, Vietnam Studies and Observation Group. This was a Spec Ops unit in the first game that Mason, Frank Woods, and Hudson were a part of in the Vietnamese missions in Black Ops 1. They were also a faction for that game's multiplayer on Vietnam maps.
They were assigned to go on cross-border operations, mainly reconnaissance, and those were denied areas.
7. Woods and Mason's prior time in Cuba. In the safe house before the end-of-line mission, Bell will have the option of talking to Woods and Mason about the upcoming mission. When asking about Cuba, Woods will get antsy about taking another shot at the Cuban leader Fidel Castro. Asking why will get Woods angry. This is because in the opening mission of the Black Ops 1, both Woods and Mason participate in the failed Bay of Pigs invasion, a US-led mission to overthrow Castro. Though they seemingly kill him, it is revealed that the Castro they kill was really a double. Castro then hands Mason over to Nikita Dragovich after capturing him, essentially triggering the events of the first game. Number 6, where those crossbow bolts at Yamantau came from. In the mission Echoes of Cold War, Woods and Mason go to the ruins of an old Soviet base in Yamantau that was featured in the WMD mission in the first Black Ops. Along with the ruins are bodies of long dead Soviet soldiers. Mason can comment on this and will say that Hudson was busy. This is because in the WMD mission, players controlled Hudson, who had a crossbow as a weapon in the mission. Number 5, those numbers are not so random at first glance. Sticking with the echoes of the Cold War, once the player interacts with the bodies, a lot of strange red numbers will appear on the screen. Newcomers will think it is a pretty random thing, but players will recognize the same numbers from Black Ops 1. These numbers were used by Dragovich in an attempt to brainwash Mason into becoming a Soviet sleeper agent tasked with killing JFK. But one Viktor Reznov overwrote the orders and Mason was instead turned into the latter's instrument of revenge. Number 4, the photo of the man in the Yamantau locker. The last callback in Echoes of the Cold War can be found in a locker after Mason is separated from Woods in the mission. A locker can be encountered which contains the Redeemer pistol and a photo of a man that will trigger numbers. While new players might not think much of it, this is a photo of Friedrich Steiner, a former Nazi doctor who created the Nova 6 chemical that he, Kravchenko, and Dragovich tried to use on the US in Black Ops 1. Number 3, Raul Menendez's dead father. This is a callback featured in the cartel map of the game's multiplayer to Black Ops 2 and a rather obscure COD title. The PS Vita exclusive Black Ops Declassified. In one of the houses southeast of the hangar bay on the cartel map, a house with a photo of a young Raul Menendez, Black Ops 2's main antagonist, will have a dead body laying on a bed. This is the body of Raul's father, Jose Luis Menendez, who is a target the player must kill in a mission set in Nicaragua and Declassified. Both the mission and cartel map are both set in the year Nicaragua in 1982. Number 2, Nova 6 in Kravchenko's office. In the first part of the Desperate Measures mission, double agent Dmitry Belikov must obtain a key card from a Soviet general in order for Adler and Bell to get the information they need in Operation Greenlight. One of the ways to obtain is by poisoning the general with vials of a chemical found in Kravchenko's locker in his office. The computer in his office reveals that there are Nova 6 vials in the locker. This shows that it did not disappear after the end of Black Ops 1, despite the attack being stopped. It also provides a hint into how it turns up again in Black Ops 3. Number 1, the tie-in with Modern Warfare 2019. Warzone has forever changed the course of Call of Duty for the foreseeable future with its massive amounts of weapons and story additions. With Woods as operative, a tie-in to Black Ops was inevitable, this tie-in being an appearance from Imran Zakhaev, whose son, Victor, is the mastermind behind the conflict of Modern Warfare's multiplayer narrative. Before then though, Zakhaev was the main villain of COD 4's campaign. Original players instantly recognized him and was a huge surprise since the older Modern Warfare games and Black Ops were a part of separate timelines. Now the new Modern Warfare is indeed canon with the Black Ops timeline. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.